ございます。今日はヨーグルトチーズケーキを作ってみようと思います。
did take an antacid once. I must be having an antacid flashback. Antacid.
Kimmy, why are you here and why did I never fix a lock on that door?
There's already a DJ Tanner. There's already a DJ Tanner. It's Steffi! My dad! DJ Tanner? Hello?
す